The Mystara project is proud to present part 29 of the Characters of Mystara series. In this video, we take a look at Lady Thylera Aendyr. Thylera was introduced in the 1987 product, Gaz 3, The Principalities of Glantry, on page 22. Thylera was born in AC 993 in Castle Silverston in the Principality of Blackhill. Her parents are Prince Volaspin and Lady Serena Aendyr of Blackhill. Her older brother is Lord Lathan. Thylera began magic lessons at Castle Silverston in AC 998, at the age of 5. Something of a child prodigy, she progressed very quickly, gaining levels and learning new spells. As of the 1st of Newmont AC 1000, Thylera has achieved 4th level as a magic user, aged only 6. She is tall for her age, at 4 foot, which currently classifies her as smaller than man-sized. She is of pure Alphatian ancestry, and knows her ancestral tongue. She has not yet started studying any other languages. Like most Alphatians, and the rest of her family, she is of chaotic alignment. Her ability scores have not yet fully developed, but she is exhibiting high intelligence for her age. Her saving throws range from a 25 to a 40% chance of success. As a child, she has low morale, and is likely to try to turn invisible and run away if threatened. Thylera is entitled to 5 general skill choices, but is too young to have started to learn them. No doubt, etiquette will be top of the list, as her father is infuriated by any lack of manners. She is also too young to use weapons. As a 6-year-old, she has 1 hit point, which will gradually increase as her constitution improves. If she loses her temper and has no remaining spells, she is known to have a pretty mean kick that could do 1 point of damage if it lands. She has an armor class of 10, due to her dexterity not being fully developed. Thylera has learnt 5 spells, and can memorize 4 per day. In addition to the obligatory starting spell Read Magic, she has learnt the Alphatian spell, Clear Sight. This acts like a telescope, allowing Thylera, or another recipient she touches, to view sights up to a mile distant, as if they were only 10 feet away by concentrating. The area focused on is restricted to a 35-foot radius. Thylera can make the spell last 80 seconds. The spell certainly makes it difficult to beat her at I Spy games. The other first-level spell she has learnt, Soothe the Beast, was developed in Glantry. If Thylera can successfully touch a domesticated or befriended animal with this spell, the target will be soothed without a saving throw. She uses this spell on her pet black kitten, Mew Mew. At 2nd level, she has learnt the spell Entangle, allowing her to control up to 70 feet of rope-like material that is either living, or once lived, up to half an inch thick, within 30 feet, for 1 round. She can make the material coil, knot, loop, tie, or a combination of these functions, and the reverse of these functions. The material must be within 1 foot of the target. Unwilling creatures may save versus spells to avoid being entangled. Thylera throws rope near guests and retainers in Castle Silverston, then issues the coil and tie command to try to bind them for her amusement. She also enjoys casting her most recently learnt spell, Shield from Mortal Eyes, known outside Glantry as the common invisibility spell. She casts it on herself, on Mew Mew, or on furniture so people bump into it. To date, Thylera has her waterproof spellbook given to her by her teacher, and a potion of flying she found in her parents' room. Her traits have not yet matured, but are consistent with chaotically aligned characters. Her irreverence is a product of the Glantrian culture and her young age. She is in the moderate range when it comes to caution and forgiveness. Thylera has gained a reputation as the Bane of Silverston, for using its guests and retainers to practice her magic on. As a 6-year-old, she only has around a 23% chance of correctly casting a spell, which has led to some rather unfortunate incidents. Like the occasion when no one within 60 feet of Thylera could move, other than leaping vertically. Or the time she successfully cast Entangle, tying up the reeve. Thylera will probably start attending the Great School of Magic in AC 1000. She will probably be in classes with children at least 2 years older than her, and only 1 year behind her 12-year-old brother, Lathan. By AC 1004 she is likely to graduate as a 9th-level wizard, aged only 12. She will probably learn of the Air Elementalist Secret School, and convince a member to sponsor her admission and teach her. Meanwhile, international tension builds, evident in Alphatian wizards in Glantry starting to increasingly challenge local wizards to duels. As Alphatians, the Aendyrs are under suspicion from their fellow Glantrians. The following year, the Wrath of the Immortals War breaks out. Alphatian wizards operating in Glantry summon monsters to wreak havoc. Black Hill is suspected of harboring these foreign wizards. In the summer of AC 1006, Black Hill and its inhabitants are destroyed by a meteor, diverted from its orbit by the immortal fiend, Alphax. This is where Thylera's story ends, unless she was elsewhere when the meteor struck. If she did survive, she might have to contend with other surviving family members, or foes of House Silverston trying to eliminate her. Perhaps she could find sanctuary with her air elementalist mentor, until she was old enough to fend for herself. Her role in a campaign could be as a diplomatic obstacle, if the characters need to visit Castle Silverston to negotiate with Prince Volospin. Her pranks with entangle and invisibility spells, and miscast magic effects with no saving throw, could cause the PCs to embarrass themselves, and perhaps violate the castle's strict etiquette rules. The PCs would have to come up with a clever plan, perhaps diverting Thylera's attention away from the vicinity of the negotiations. When she starts attending the Great School of Magic, she may be kidnapped by enemies of House Silverston, like House Sirei. Or, her brother, Lathan, may try to eliminate her, as her quick magical progression is making him look bad. In either scenario, the PCs must save Thylera, but are likely to make powerful enemies if they are not careful. This concludes part 29 of the Characters of Mystara series, featuring the gifted 6-year-old Bane of Castle Silverston, Lady Thylera Aendyr.